Alright, just making a quick video, just doing some AC pass-through charging with this Jackery 240, because we got some like really bad winds here today, some really big gusts, right? And you know, even though I don't live somewhere where it's like I'm really concerned about the power like going out, like, you know, for an extended period of time, but you know, we do get like kind of those dropouts, right? Where maybe it'll go out for a second or two, right? And that's you know, often more than enough to, you know, turn off whatever you're using. But I'm also just kind of concerned, like, you know, it's not good for any kind of appliance, or especially electronic device, right? Because if the power surges on and off, you know, who knows? Who knows? There might be a voltage spike or something like that. So so yeah, I don't have a power station that has like a true UPS mode. You know, like a lot of newer power stations, you know, they have like a UPS mode. So when you're putting, you know, input into it, and then you're outputting power, you know, even with, you know, outputting power with the AC inverter and stuff like that. Basically, you know, the power coming in will bypass the battery, right? So it'll just go like straight to the output ports. And this is kind of what you want, because you don't want the power kind of passing through and going through the battery, you know, in the process, because then you're just adding wear to the battery, right? But you know, as I mentioned in my video about pass-through charging, you know, if you're doing like a really low rate, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's not gonna really, you know, degrade your battery and, like, you know, make a big difference as far as you know, the lifespan of your battery. Now, of course, even at a low rate, if you don't want to be doing this all the time, right? This is not a setup you would just use like as a UPS, right? I'm doing this today because of the windstorm that's here, and I'm just, you know, like I said, I'm just kind of concerned about the power going out. So so yeah, for a circumstance like this, a situation like this, it's perfect, right? And what's also nice about this this Jackery, the reason I use this Jackery 240 is, in particular for this situation, is because of the small inverter, 200 watt inverter. So it'll run, you know, a small load like this, you know, 50 watt TV or whatever. It you know, it'll run it pretty efficiently. You know, because you want a small inverter for small load, as I've mentioned in many videos. And then what's nice about this, actually having this really old small power brick, as you can see, it's only inputting 39 watts, right? So you know, if you're charging this thing up, you know, that's like kind of it's kind of a ridiculous thing to have a small power station like this take like 5-6 hours to charge up, right? But in a situation like this where I'm using it for pass-through charging, it's kind of perfect, because I don't want a whole lot of power coming in, right? Because, you know, for pass-through charging, it's just going to be better. It's just going to be, there's just going to be less wear on the battery, right? So in this situation, it's kind of perfect. You know, obviously it's outputting, you know, between like 15 and 20 more watts than what's coming in. So this state of charge, you know, the 77%, this will slowly drop. But, you know, this will last many hours, right? Just kind of with a small difference like that. But yeah, so this is just kind of really nice, right? So now it's just like peace of mind, you know. If the power does fluctuate a little bit, or if it cuts out for a little bit, to me, like, I've also got my computer, because I'm doing some editing on my computer, right? I've also got my my Goal Zero powering that, the actual you know, desktop PC. I got that going. So yeah, it's just kind of like, it's really nice, peace of mind. So yeah, just a little AC pass-through charging for the windstorm here today with the Jackery 240. Hopefully you found this interesting or helpful. And yeah, thanks for watching.